Hey Tubies, it's Lord Ision. Well, welcome to Wiccan Wednesday. I've just been sitting here looking at one of my new pieces of jewelry. Some of you may have seen this, but I recently got this. This is a really cool little witchy pendant. It's a sterling silver cauldron. Can you guys see that? Isn't that cool? And I have it here on my silver chain, and I've been wearing this today. I tell you, I've been in a real witch mode all day today. I've been wearing my witchy jewelry. I put on my black. I got on my witch hat. I think I'll put my pendant back on here. You know, got my witch hat. I've been walking around the house all day wearing my witch attire and just feeling witchy. Do you ever feel witchy? Well, I'm glad you guys are here. I'm sorry to get this video out so late. Lord Ision has been very busy. I have had readings today, and then I've had business meetings, and I've had computer repairs. Whew, non-stop. And it's now almost 9 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm just getting to do a video. So I'm sorry to get this out late to you. But Lord Ision would not forget his tubies on Wiccan Wednesday. Also, you know, today I've been playing with my magical broom. This is one of my brooms. We're going to do a video next Wiccan Wednesday all about the magic power of the broom. I have been so busy I haven't had time to put that together and get all the supplies I want. So we're going to try to do that next Wednesday. We're going to talk about the magic of the broom, the witch's broom. But this is one of my witch's brooms, which I thought you'd like to see. I've been walking around the house carrying my broom today too, you know. Broom is a magical instrument. We're going to talk about that. But anyways, I thought it would be fun to come to you today just to share a little bit of magic of one of my favorite witches. This is Dorreen Valiente. She was a wonderful Wiccan. She was one of the founders of Wicca. Back in the 1950s, she was with Gerald Gardner and helped start the first covens in Britain. And I love her. She went to the spirit world, I think it was in 2002. I don't remember when it was. But anyways, it's in here somewhere. But I think it was around 2002 she crossed. But this is a book. It's a collection of her poetry called The Charge of the Goddess. Many of you know she wrote a lot of the Wiccan, coven tradition magics. For example, a lot of times we recite the Charge of the Goddess, which is like a channeling of the goddess. It's very poetic. She actually wrote that. She also wrote The Witch's Reed, Harm None, Do What You Will, a lot of different things. Classic witch poetry. Anyways, a lot of people don't know about her poetry, but this is a book that was written right after her death to commemorate her poetry so it wouldn't be lost. And so today I thought we'd just have a little poem from Doreen Valiente. I love her writing. And this is a poem. She has her book divided into seasons. So this is from the summer. I think we're in the summer season. And it's called The Broomstick Flight. Okay, so if you want to see it, there it is. The Broomstick Flight. So we're gonna have this poem today. So pull up your chairs and gather round. We're gonna have a poetry slam. All right, listen to this. I think it's lovely. Okay, so put on your witch hats, get your brooms ready, and let's see what dear Doreen wrote for us. She writes, The Broomstick Flight. Witter shins in waning moon, round about the cauldron go, call upon the horned one by black candles' flickering glow. Here in witchdom's secret place, where between the worlds we meet, do the dead without a name drink elixir deadly sweet. You the pentagram upright, limbs outstretching to embrace. He, the pentagram reversed, shows the horned master's face. Feel the broomstick between your legs, flying high in ecstasy, soaring through the midnight air, over land and over sea, till at last the morning star rises in the dawn-flushed sky. Then enwrapped in peaceful dream, resting in our beds, we'll lie. That's by Dorreen Valiente. It was written in February 1997. So, Broomstick fly. I just love it. I think it's very magical. And I'm curious if any of you know about Dorreen Valiente's work. This is interesting because the one line here, which a lot of people may not know about, is the line, I'm going to reread it. She says, "You, the pentagram, upright, limbs outstretched to embrace." Now, it's believed that the pentagram, like you see here, represents the human figure. So it's like a person standing with their legs wide, their arms out, their head held high to the sky. And this is kind of representative of the goddess stance, the invocation of the lady. Now, she also writes, "He," meaning the male aspect, "he, the pentagram reversed, shows the horned master's face." And so many times what people will do in the craft is they'll reverse the pentacle. So they'll turn it upside down. And the reversed pentagram, now a lot of people think it's satanic. The Satanists actually stole it from the witches. But in reverse, it represents the horned Lord. So like the horned Lord, there's his horns, here's his ears, and his face, like a goat face. So in reverse, it says the pentagram upright, is the goddess. The pentagram reversed, meaning point down, is the god. So it's a sign of the god and the goddess. I really like the way she wrote that line. So he, the pentagram reversed, shows the horned master's face. Isn't that cool? Anyways, I just thought that was a beautiful poem. The Broomstick Flight by Doreen Valiente. So I just want to come and share that with you today. And, as I said, next week we're going to get more into the broomstick and, do witches fly on brooms? What does the broom mean? How did the broom come to be associated with the witch? How can we use the broom today as a magical tool? All of that and more we're going to talk about. So be back here next Wednesday for that. Anyways, it's late, guys, and I'm going to keep this a short video today. But I did want to come here, just spend a few minutes with you, share a little magic, show you my magical jewelry, and just celebrate being a witch on Wiccan Wednesday. Anyways, tell me about your Wednesday. Have you been feeling witchy today? Have you been wearing any witchy jewelry or casting any spells? Do you have a cauldron that you work with? Or do you have a magical pentagram that you've been looking at today? Maybe you went out today and bought a big pentagram. Tell me about what you did today that has a witchy element to it. Maybe you did some kitchen magic and cooked up a special meal to bless your family and friends. Kitchen magic is a form of magic. When you make food with love, that's magic, Magic's not always flying across the sky on broomsticks, though I like that idea. Anyways, guys, thanks for being here today. Thanks for understanding that I'm late with this. I hope you guys will get to see it. And Psychic Bob is here, letting you know everything's good here. Just incredibly, incredibly busy. Be here tomorrow. We're going to have Vlog Thursday. We're going to go out somewhere and have an adventure. Not sure where we're going yet, but just show up here and we'll make it fun. I love all of you. Mwah. Blessed be to all of you, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. And until then, may all of you always blessed be. Good night.